Yo guys, what's up? Shadow here, welcome back to Space Engineers. So, today we are launching Operation shit ton of solar panels. That's what I'm going with. Basically, what I want to do is to add a ton of solar panels over here. Because last time we saw that our battery is getting drained quite hard. Especially if we're using the refineries. So, we need to add more solar panels. Obviously, that's always the solution. And how I plan to do this is to have a complex of solar panels. I just have to check. There are 4 blocks in width. So, what I'm thinking is I will have a row here with dual solar panels on each side. But for that, I would have to do something like this. Fan out a little so that we can have like a space of 4 blocks right here. So they go inwards, and then outwards is obviously not a problem. So something like that I think should work quite fine. There we go. Right, now the question is, how many solar panels should we add? So let us think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we add 5, that means 10 on each side, or 5 on each side here, and then on the other side as well. So that's 20 solar panels in total, which hopefully should be quite enough for now. But yeah, we'll see. And then we basically just put some more blocks over here. So that's what this platform is going to be. We're just going to basically extend this platform further and further. You know, technically one day we could turn this platform into a ship, you know? Oh yeah, and obviously we're not talking about updates or anything like that because there has been none. So yeah, we're still waiting for anything new. But that's what was to be expected. Because they changed the update schedule, so we only will get major updates and bug fixes. So yeah, I still have to like get used to that, because every week I had something like update related to talk about, and now suddenly I find myself thinking like, wait, am I missing something? But then yeah, no, I don't, because there's no updates. That's why. Right. Now, obviously, we can use the welder ship for that, which is nice. We'll make this a bit more comfortable for us, basically, which is kind of nice, I guess. But yeah, let's weld the iron, the steel plates first, and then we shall add the solar panels. I think that should be enough for now, right? 20 solar panels? Maybe I should put some solar panels into production, actually. I don't know how many I have right now. 700. Let me calculate. So one large ship solar panel needs 664. If we make 10, that's 640. If we make 20, that's about 1,300 and something, I think. About 1,300. So let us make I don't know. No, wait. Let's make 600 solar panels each. There we go. That should be plenty. Not quite sure if I have enough of the other components, but we'll see that very quickly, I assume. But yeah, after we finish that, it really depends on how quickly this is going to go. Then of course we have to work on the big ship again after this one, right?
No fuel.
No fuel. That's not true. I still have fuel. Yeah, I have an energy problem. That's why I'm doing this. You know, I should like make a giant satellite, just like a solar farm with hundreds of solar panels, where I can just basically dock my battery-powered ships and just replenish all solar panels, all solar power, all energy. I mean. But you know, right now we're just adding it to our main station because it's the most convenient way right now. We also have to think about on the big ship. Do we want solar panels on that? And if yes, how many and where exactly, right? Because I mean, it's not going to be like a battleship, like a combat ship or anything like that. It's going to be like a capital ship in the sense that it's basically a base that can fly with everything inside that you need. You know? And therefore, you know, I could put like hundreds of solar panels on it. Might actually do that. That's something we can literally do like at the last second, because you don't have to connect them up. You just basically add them at the edge of the ship. You know? Which I kinda like, I have to say. Something interesting, I actually haven't really played a lot of creative lately, but that's because I was really busy with other games, and it's actually kind of dumb. I really started playing like old games again, like something I haven't played in years, and now most of my free time I'm playing that game, and I really don't get to do a lot of creative lately, but you know, maybe after the next major update I will do some more creative. Maybe one day I will actually show you what kind of things I do in creative, but you know, sometimes I think it's not too interesting most of the time, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's add these solar oh, we already have them in our hotbar. Nice. Of course, this way around. Sweet. And luckily enough, they don't get into the middle, because then they would be damaged by the thruster, obviously. Right now I'm thinking like of a design element that we could do. Let me just put these down. Basically, we could do like a bridge over here, you know, so that these blocks are basically just to hold the solar panels, but the actual walkway goes right in the middle, like stairs and then like catwalks. I think that could look quite cool. We should do that. You know, that's always like a small consideration of mine, to make things look at least a little bit appealing. So let me just put some things down right now. And then catwalk. You know, something along the lines of this, and then over here as well. And then we're gonna like fake, so to speak, this design element here that we have on the other side that houses the thruster. I mean, technically we could put another thruster in here just for, you know, just for fun. Should we do that? Again, it's kind of laggy today. Weird. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, if we go silly design, then we go all the way, don't we? Let's see, which way around is this one? With the little thingy on top. Not this little thingy, this little thingy. There we go. You know, something like that, and then on top of here we'll put this. And then these catwalks here. Ah yeah, this is gonna look great. I hope, at least. Maybe one day we'll add a gravity generator. Or actual several gravity generators, because let's face this base is getting big, and I think one gravity generator can barely cover anything of this. The whole thing, I mean. Alright, do we have solar panels in our little ship here? I doubt it. Actually, we do have some. Not too many, though. And right now, the big ship is actually on the docking station. We should have, like, several docking stations. That's also, like, a thingy for maybe later. You know, an upgrade suggestion, so to speak. Having several docking stations. That could be smart. Let's just put these all in here. Why not? Actually, not these. There we go. Now let's get some solar panels and just plunk them into the machine, into our welder ship. There we go. That should be good for at least some of them. I'm not quite sure if I have everything ready on my ship. We'll see in a second.
No.
Oh, I do. Sweet. Yes! Behold the solar power! Alright, now I'm missing solar panels again. I'm pretty sure about that. Yes. Actually, I could just put them in there. Doesn't really matter that if... I mean, I don't need to put them in the actual inventory. It will suck them from the conveyor anyway. Or the connector, rather. I wonder if you can notice already a difference. You know, let me check that real quick. Let's see. Oh, looks... did you see that? The battery is already quite full again. Now, 4 minutes, but that could also be because there was some time between last time we checked and now. So that could be one of the things that happened, but still. I think that's a positive sign. Alright, let's move on to the stairs and the quote-unquote decorative element. Nice. What am I missing now? Well, actually I can check. Interior plates. Alright, I thought I had enough of those in there, but okay. Let me just grab a few. There we go. Also grab a few more solar panels here. Yoink. Oh, I cannot put more into the actual connector. Alright. There we go. Weld on. And... very good. I like that. Yeah, I should put some lights actually on the station, you know, some interior lights just to... yeah, light everything up. Make it look a bit more pretty, you know. Maybe put some warning, like blinking lights at certain spots, you know. Maybe the connector area, stuff like that, you know. That could be cool. I mean, interior lights don't really take up that much energy, right?
No fuel.
Nice. Look at that. All the solar panels, baby. We're now in big solar production. Greenpeace would be proud. Well, depends. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're putting a lot of like waste out into the into space. You know, if we like destroy things and stuff. If we just like mining the asteroids, just like random fragments flying off into space. That's actually an interesting thought, you know, if you think about that, the consequences of space mining. If you just from a practical standpoint, if some bits of rock fly off and you don't catch it. You know what I mean? It will hit somewhere. It might burn up in an atmosphere, but it might hit a space station. You have no idea. That's the crazy thing about space. It's so much different than anything else we have ever encountered. So yeah, it always reminds me of that conversation you can listen to in oh, what is it? Mass Effect, right? Mass Effect 2, I think it is. You're on board a station and there's like a military instructor talking to the cadets. And he's basically explaining them that, what was it? I think Newton's law, the law that says if something is in motion, you know. Damn, I'm very bad at explaining this. Basically, he explains that in space there's nothing stopping a projectile, you know. And oh yeah, it was if a mass is in motion, it will stay in motion until a force is applied to stop it. I think that is one of the laws, right? And he basically explains, so if you fire and you miss the target that you wanted to shoot, you're gonna ruin somebody's day somewhere in, you know, sometime. And that's actually a very good, you know, a very interesting thought, because lots of games do not think about things like that. Hey, beautiful! Look at that! Nice. Let us sit into the chair and see what the battery is doing. Fully recharged. So current input is 12 megawatt. That is nice, and the reactor is not activated yet, so we have a lot of potential power output on this station. Right, so let me fix some lights here. Put some of them all over the place. What do we need for lights? Construction components and steel plates, potentially. Righty. Let me grab some of those. Although I don't think I'm gonna make that many lights, but you know. Also, disable my lights. There we go. Oh, I cannot put them on here? That is awkward. Why not? Why can I not put these on here? That is weird. Oh, but these work. Huh? Why is that? I do have steel... Yeah, I have steel plates. Why the hell do these lights work, but the other interior lights don't? Can somebody explain that to me? That is super weird. Oh, I might have just made a mistake here. Let me put them on differently, like this. And then... one here, and then one here, and then we'll just have a gap in the middle, that's fine. There we go. Oh, that's actually nice. The light, even though that's a stupid thing that in Space Engineers, that sometimes light bleeds through textures like that, here it actually looks fine, right? Okay. Now, I want to do the same thing here, basically. Put some, like, warning lights. Actually, well, we're gonna make these blinking lights, you know? Like a warning. Should we put some on the bottom, too? Yeah, I think we should. The thing is, I once played with a skybox. I think it was a skybox. Basically a mod that made everything super, super dark. And yeah, lights were a necessity in that mod. If you didn't have lights on your station or your ship, you saw jack shit. Like, literally nothing. It was quite crazy, actually. I do not quite remember what it was called, but yeah. The thing is, for creative, that is actually very bad. There was a time that I used a very special skybox in creative, like a blueprint skybox. Basically was completely blue and very, very bright. Very, very good to create blueprints and stuff like that, you know. but I don't know, it looked kind of ugly. Even though if I'm creating stuff, I want to see these things in space, how they actually look. As long as it's not too dark, I guess. There we go. Ah, yes. Our station is coming to life, don't you think? I mean, there's a lot more stuff we can put on here. Maybe we should put like an actual building, you know, with airlocks and everything on it. You know, with some cryo chambers in it and a control station, stuff like that. Could actually be pretty cool. Right. Let's see, where are the interior lights? Did we already have interior lights beforehand? Wait, how many did I plant? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 16 then. Let's see. Interior light. Alright, that seems to be all of them. So basically there was no light on the station to begin with. Okay. And the orange ones are obviously the external ones. I don't want to mess with that. So these are oh god. Solar array lights. I need to rename them. I know that sometimes I'm even renaming the single blocks just to keep like an overview, but sometimes I just put them in groups to, you know, keep the overview of things. Right, so now let's put an offset. No, wait, that's not what I wanted. Blink interval, that's what I wanted. 2 seconds. And blink length of 50%. And what color should they blink in? I think red. Red or orange? Let's see how red looks. Yeah! That's exactly what I wanted. And from the bottom? Well, from the bottom you don't see that much because right now there's a lot of light from the bottom, but that's exactly what these are for. If you come from the darkness so you can actually see the thing, you know? Right, very good. Alright, I'm just looking at the timer here. 25 minutes. You know what? Let's put on a second thingamajig. Yeah, that's the technical term. A thingamajig. No, a connector, obviously, is what I'm trying to say. So we can, at the same time, load our Toblerone and the welder ship. Actually, let's just fly the welder ship over here. We can weld the thing with the ship and then, you know, dock it right away. That's very nice. Come on. Smoothly now. Don't crash into anything. Yes. There we go. Ah! Nice. Now we dock, and let's see what happens if we dock. Last time if we docked, it's also said no fuel, but right now this should actually give us enough power to recharge this unit here. Let's see. What? Fully recharged in 2 seconds? Are you... Wow! Boom! And the battery is freaking full. That's what I'm talking about. Yes! Alright, so now all batteries are... No, this one is not full. Well, I guess this one is always giving up a bit of energy, I suppose, but... Nice! Really, really nice. You know, I should actually do some more cosmetic on the station now that I'm thinking, you know, about it. Maybe some more lights and stuff. I should totally do that. Question is... How are we going to do this? Oh yeah, I know. Very simple construction. I just want to have some light right here, you know, where the control station is basically. So let me just do something like this. There we go. Like an arch of some sort, and then put a light in the top, maybe even a spotlight, because these generate a shit ton of lumen, you know, brightness, whatever you want to call it. I think I need more steel plates for this construction. Yes, I do. You can actually see it's kind of dark-ish if I don't have my spotlight on. But it's kind of weird darkness. It's dark, but you can still see things very, very well. And I just noticed that I need to fashion a lot more of those. Because if we're gonna continue building our ship, we need a lot more of those. There we go. Now let's see. Steel. Yes. 100 more? Should that be? Nah, probably need even more than that. Should have taken more. Yeah. Where are these again? There we go. Yeah, now the question is, do we really want a spotlight or just a normal light? You know what? Actually, I'll continue this construction over here. And then we'll just put some interior lights on top of here. You know? Yeah, I think that looks good. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually could have just turned my station into a big ship. But that's okay. I mean, it's nice to have a station and a big ship, right? Nothing wrong about that. Right. Give me some... Oh, I already have them in my bar, obviously. How do we space those? Oh, that's the wrong way around. That triggers me hardcore if something is the wrong way around like this. Ugh. No sense for design. I need some of those. Thank you very much. Oh, let's turn our light off. There we go. Yeah, obviously these do not shine bright enough right now, so we need to brighten them up. I think 17, 19, and 20, because we deleted one. It does not, like, the system that numbers these things does not, like, fill the last number that is free. It just counts up, you know, no matter what you do. So these are lights, bridge, if you can call it that, or control station, whatever. There we go. Just make them a bit brighter. Yeah, 10 meters is fine. There we go. Nice. Wouldn't you say that looks a little bit better? And now we have a shit ton of energy production as well. So next time we can focus again on our big buddy here. Let's see, what should we do next time? Actually, I think we should do the hangar first, I guess? Or what? I mean, what else is there? We have the cargo room laid out, more or less. I mean, we could, like, expand these things here and basically define where the docking points are gonna be. The hangar is more or less defined, although we need to, like, completely lay out the grid. And then down here is nothing, and then there's just the other things upstairs that we need to define. I mean, there's oxygen tanks that we still need to put somewhere. I guess the oxygen tanks will be put down here, right? But yeah, I'm not quite sure yet, actually. Also, oxygen farms. The thing is, oxygen farms you have to plan ahead a little bit because you actually have to connect them up. So yeah, still need to think about that one. Oh yeah, I know what we wanted to do. We wanted to make this the cargo bay accessible by foot. Right, okay, that is our challenge for next time. Find a way to make it accessible. I'm thinking of maybe doing like double stairs down here, you know, from this side and from that side, and maybe here as well, you know. alongside these blocks. Have a stair going down here. Maybe even sometimes I actually put the stairs like so to simulate ladders, so to speak, because you still can climb these, but you basically are conquering a lot more height during those. So maybe that's gonna be the solution here. Let's just calculate something. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th block where we would put the stairs from the outside, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be no problem. So you would come down here like that, and then we build the floor on this level here, which would be perfect. So you can access all the cargo crates, and then here either we'll have to tunnel below this, or no, above is not an option actually. Well, unless we can put like a catwalk on this, maybe. We'll see next time. We'll think about that problem next time. Right. Almost killing myself by flying into things. Right, it is preview time, obviously. There we go, preview image. Done! Nice! Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.